Everybody keeps asking whether the men on Love Island are incels, red pill, or part of the Manosphere. I think everyone's skipping the most important question, which is what do those words mean? And that's why I love Riri's question. She asked, how do you separate bad behavior from ideology? First, you have to define the ideology. Under Manosphere, there's a whole bunch of branches that have different core beliefs. The red pill community commonly defines dating through power and strategy. You'll hear conversations about the female nature, hypergamy status, leverage, and becoming a high value option, which is what she was referring to when she talked about looks maxing. Yes, that is something that has become a part of our everyday nature. So you have to look a little deeper and find out what their actual worldview is. Do they see everything through that lens? Or is this just something that they're doing for themselves? If you're trying to distinguish between red pill and incel, incels are going to focus on their inability to succeed in the dating world. They often emphasize this sense of hopelessness. Incels are going to view dating as predetermined and unfair for them. And they're more likely to resent women because of that. And to be clear, yes, a lot of these men within the manosphere will be misogynistic. Being misogynistic isn't just disliking one woman or a group of women. It's believing something degrading or holding on to contempt for women just because they are women. So here's my problem with the Harper's Bazaar article. It points to certain behaviors, but behaviors don't tell you someone's worldview, because there was no consistency between women. When you looked at Zach, he only ever dated Kata. When you looked at Sincere, rather than Melanie being inferior to him, we just saw Sincere have bad behavior on the show. Before you call someone red pill, misogynistic, or an incel, let's try to go through these questions. What values are they expressing? How do they interpret their relationships? What are their expectations of each gender, or do they have expectations for gender roles? And does it all add up to consistent ideology, meaning in any relationship with any woman at any time, do they display those same characteristics? Because that's what dictates whether it's an ideology or just bad behavior.